Hello, everybody. My name is Robopiratefoxyy, and welcome back. So, just like I said last week, I wanted to start today here in the Nether hub, the Nether base. Still don't really know what to call it because it's not really a hub because my ice paths don't connect to it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm definitely not doing an in-Nether network. That would just be a pain. But either way, as you can see, there's a new hallway behind me, and well, honestly, let's just get right into it. I don't have much else to say about it. Okay, so, as you could probably tell, this is going to be the next bee farm. So, this is one of the few farms I've really considered a need to make another one of, just because my slime farm is so good, I just never need to go back. I mean, my witch farm's still there, but the bee farm doesn't get used, or doesn't make nearly as much. And so I wanted to have a good source of it that will be loaded a lot. Because I'll be here a lot. Next time I need to AFK for some material here. Or once I get my other farms up and going over here. There'll be reason to be in here. I just wanted to come back and show a little more that didn't make the cut. Because I did kind of cut the replay a little quick. Just because I was fumbling with redstone and, it took me forever to just design this. Which it's really basic. It's just a system that ensures an item goes all the way to the top every single time. But in the replay, you could see I was struggling with an item elevator, but where it used the old style with blocks because, no water in a nether. But obviously, I kind of gave up. So I just spent way longer than I'd like to admit coming up with that solution. But there is one other main thing I did, besides throwing a roof in, which is nothing special. I can't see because of these lava paths. I came out here and removed all the netherrack that I had used for bracing in these places. And I think it actually helped a lot. Oh, there's a small family running away from a dead guy over there. Anyway, I think it helped a lot, especially over here. That red netherrack, and you can kind of see it a little bit with the dirt, not nearly as much, but that red netherrack really stuck out like a sore thumb. And I think the base from down here looks so much better just without the netherrack. I still want to give it a proper exterior, which is something I haven't done yet. Still, look, there are some ideas forming in my mind that are changing around some of the plans I had. Just because, like, I still want to put the fungus farms out here, but those were originally going in Robo Labs, and then now I want to put them here, and so forth and so on. And I still do want to put them here. But along a similar vein, I just am reshaping a few things. But either way, this base will still need an exterior, but I kind of want to finish the interior first, if that makes sense. Okay, so the Roboplex sits in this weird thing for me, mainly because the point of the Roboplex was to make me kind of go out of my comfort zone when it came to building. I never did very detailed or very extravagant things. I was mainly literally two-tone colors, one-tone colors. Well, not one tone, but maybe 2 or 3 colors were the main makeup of the base. When just immediately looking at the Roboplex, you have, well, 3, but, it's because there's, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4, actually. But, even when you go inside, that becomes even more apparent that there's a lot more than just 3 colors that make up the whole base. And so I haven't used a lot of the blocks I commonly use. Like, I'm a big Terracotta fan, I have come to realize. I don't know why, but I use Terracotta a lot, especially in the old Robo bases, like Robo Power, Robo Mining, especially. A lot of the rest of the Roboplex, like the TF2 area and these 2 areas, rely heavily on Terracotta, just because the colors happen to work. I wasn't using them to be like, oh, I get to use my favorite type of block again. I just... Terracotta was just what worked there, just like it did for the TF2 area, but that's because that's desert themed. So, I don't know. The other 2 might just be some habits dying hard. But either way, though, we need a lot of Terracotta going forward. Like, a lot. Like, you think... Well, I still think I used more light blue concrete than I have all Terracotta combined. But, still, it's going to be a lot of Terracotta. Either way, though. But that gave me a good idea, which is that I don't have any representation for Robo mining. I never had any planned. I never... You know, I said I wanted to do that, where I had every Robo company be, like, effectively shown off. You know, obviously... Robo Entertainment and Robo Labs have had their fair share of showing off, but that was intentional. These are kind of the first time I've ever put these 2 to a base. And Robo Freight, obviously, is where the Aurora is on that server, so I'm currently doing a Robo Freight. Not that you guys are going to see it, so there will be a Robo Freight related thing in this world somewhere. But in this world, it's probably just going to be a building somewhere along the road. But I'd prefer if these companies had function in this world, like Robo Entertainment being the main base, like Robo Labs containing a majority of my plant-based farms for some reason. So I'd like Robo Mining to kind of matter, because not only is it the Robo company, it's what started me down this weird little mega base obsession, but it's just that it was the first. It's important. So I want it to actually, especially at least that one, serve some function. So I was thinking I move a lot of my TNT-based farms, you know, explosive, you know, mining farms that I haven't built yet, and I move them over to Robo Labs, like a cobblestone generator. I know I have the Furnace-O-Matic, which I kind of ended up building. I built the stone farm, but maybe I'll actually build a Furnace-O-Matic. Well, that would be more of a Robo Power build, though. Either way, though, maybe I build that stove farm I built and put it over there. Maybe I build another cobblestone generator and I put it over there, which I do actually really need one. You know, my dripstone farm because it's a stone farm, a moss farm just because it uses TNT. But stuff like that would go over at Robo Mining. I'm coming all the way over here to the old desert portal just to show you that... I mean, oh, this is the beginning portal. I flew past the desert portal. Okay. Now that I'm at the right portal, and I totally didn't have to wait because there was a loud car going by my window. But over here has been mainly where I've been getting terracotta from. And, you know, it works, but I want a bigger mesa to do this in. Because, one, this is kind of just a crappy mesa. I mean, there's this hill, which I've been putting to great use on the little bit of terracotta I've already needed to collect. I say little bit like I haven't mined out a chunk of the mountain. But, you know, you can see desert in every angle, and I don't want that. I need Robo mining to be fully in a mesa. It's very important that way. At least to me. So we're going to go on the hunt for a mesa, though. So we get our seed, and then we get going. Yes, I'm using chunk base. Run away! Cue the Indiana Jones map track music. I don't know if I can put this in without copyright. Yeah, I kind of assumed I was going to come here eventually. Literally retreading ground. Okay, I'm kind of curious. I'm checking. I'm stopping for a quick pit stop. Okay, I'll take the food, but there's really nothing important here. This could have a treasure map, though. There could be harder to see. I do like when you find a shipwreck fully above ground. There's a... I didn't even know diamonds could spawn in there. Okay, that's neat. Oh, I didn't... Okay, oop, there's a treasure map. There we are. I don't need the empty map. And we'll check this one. Let's see. We might go a little off course, but it's okay. It'll be worth it for sweet, sweet booty. Unless it's underground. There we go. Oh, it can spawn with dirt. I didn't know that. Hard to see. Gold. Actually, I don't really care about anything else. Do. I don't really need iron gold, which is kind of funny to say. I'm so used to needing all of those today. That is a spike. That is a spire. Wow, here's a mesa. Oh my god. Wooded Badlands. Oh, here we are. Oh, this is the kind of hill we needed. This is definitely not a wooded Badlands, though. Is that it? Is that my wooded Badlands? Really? Oh, no, here we are. Perfect. Okay, I'm not in the right spot, because this is supposed to be, like, massive. Like, I guess I'll take a screenshot of it, but I'm kind of... This is supposed to be way bigger. Only broken up by rivers, though. Not that this won't work, obviously. This is cool. What are those? What the hell? I didn't mean to click that. What are these? Short dry grass. When the hell did they add dry grass? That's cool. Does it make sticks? No. Does it make sticks? No. Does it make sticks? No. They're like way too bright, but that's cool though. Even with that being a little disappointing, this is still a quality area. I need to find somewhere though that's just mesa as far as the eye can see. I mean, I could probably go find a bigger mesa. What? Oh, wow. No, I'm staying here. Wow, I'm staying here. Oh my god. Sorry, there's a really loud car right now. But this is really cool, actually. I got my own little, like, garden not like my garden. My, like, own little coral oasis area over here. This is pretty good. The high up area. Mesa as far as the eye can see, except for rivers. There's some wooded badlands, but some just mesa. I shall defy my ground. Ha. I did get a little ripped off, honestly. But this is how big Chunk Base shows it, so I'm kind of disappointed. Because obviously that's not what it looks like. And honestly, the mesa is also just smaller than it's supposed to be. Either way, though, this will be fine. This will be a good area. So, I'm going to get the cords. Portal can always be slightly adjusted, but for now I'm just going to get some block coordinates. But most importantly, I'm going to go home. I'm going to cut this whole time. Dun, 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 because you've already seen it. Hopefully I make it home, though. My light was pretty damaged. But I guess there's always mobs to kill on the way there. Okay, I was going to wait till I got fully home because, you know, I found, like, the loneliest tree over here. But what the hell did I stumble upon? I'm just going to get some screenshot with cord, but, like, what the hell is this? Wait, that's behind my base? You can see the... Wait a second, I've never seen it from that angle before. Wait, maybe I have and I just don't remember, but... What? Okay, so here we are, back at the mesa with a lovely, lovely nether portal. And, yeah. Now, honestly, I don't really know what to do next from here. I'm not really ready to rebuild Robo mining because I want to upgrade it, obviously. It was literally my first mega base or attempt at one. And there's lots of things in there I'd love to go back and update. And there's other things I never want to touch again. Yes, that is a subtle brag. I know exactly what I'm going to put there. But still, it needs to be retouched. I don't just want to take what I built and plop it in. Because one, it was also a base. This will not be a base. I have a base, you know. But there's lots of things I had squeezed in, like an enchantment table, storage room. And I don't need that stuff anymore. Though, I might like the storage room to be like a collective spot for all the farms to go into. So, like, dripstone, probably, I don't know. I'm not going to build duplicates of farms. Unless it's, like, something really basic. Like, I might do a tree farm out here just so I don't have to go all the way back every single time I need wood in this area. That kind of thing. But I don't know. Even then, I don't really know. So, either way, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you could please like and subscribe, as usual. And we'll delve more into the history of Robo this time. I know this was quite a short episode, but I don't know. I'm not ready to start anything. That's kind of the deal. I can do some more nether base work, but again, I need to decide where what is going. Where what is going to go, and yeah, where what is going to go. I'm not sure what farms I want to leave there. You know, Robo mining is literally used to be my mega base. So it has everything in it, and I need to figure out what I want to cut, what I want to leave, what I want to, you know, lots of stuff I want to leave. But I need to put it in scope. I have a mega base that needs to be most of my attention. I kind of want the build to be a one and done kind of thing. I'm going to be for real. I just want to have a mesa mining area and then a cool build to go with it to put some farms in and around. So that's what we'll be deciding next time. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, like I said. Please really subscribe. I'm desperate. And